matter how much I love Daniel, this is the final straw. This is a joke to you. But I'm done. Once I hang up, I'm not calling back. And I'd like you to know that I don't want this relationship anymore.
New wig, who this? Okay, Lisa. The strength has finally kicked in. It's such a relief when it does.
I want to call it a quit because you think I have a wife?
Lisa breaks up with Daniel after his communication started falling off for 2 months when she returned to the US, and after she finds a contact in his phone saved as wife, and it's not her.
Oh, somebody swing!
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you should come up with the evidence.
Daniel sounds like he's talking to the police, and he's guilty.
He doesn't deserve me. Things have switched a little bit, and you'll start seeing that as the season progresses.
I guess this is the switch up Lisa was telling us about. Could you imagine if Daniel is married? Just like Lisa is technically still married, and he's hiding it like she was?
Am I in the twilight zone right now?
I mean, talk about relationships being a mirror. If Daniel is married, I think their storyline will go down as the wildest, most shocking one in 90-day history.
Oh, and there's so much more. Wait till the tell-all. Wait till you find out more. There's more.
I mean, how on earth?
This priest had told us that if I leave Daniel, one of us would die. I'm terrified for my life because I am cursed by a Nigerian priest.
And Daniel called her evil. Let's talk about it.
It's Malicia.
Hey, 90-day fans fam. It's Malicia. Trisha went back to Rick.
Baby.
After he literally told her he still has feelings for his ex, who he cheated on her with. As Rick is leaving Madagascar, he's at the airport, ready to go. And suddenly, Trisha pops up. They hug, and he's like, "Why did you come?" And she says she came to give him a gift she forgot to give him. But it's obvious she came because she wasn't ready to officially say goodbye. Trish says as she sees Rick at the airport, her heart tells her she still loves him. And of course, that makes sense. They were talking about getting married, starting a family together. It's that feeling when you know you have to let go, but you don't want to.
Dude, don't forget about your ex. You'll never change, so...
You know that eventually I'm gonna get over that.
Eventually?
We can make it work, baby. We can make it work.
Well, block the woman if you want it to work, Rick. Which is something Trisha asked him to do, and he said he couldn't.
It's not easy.
It's not.
And if nothing worth having ever is.
Rick, hush, and unbutton your shirt. Trisha tells Rick she's willing to keep talking to him. They can be friends. Which is an ambitious goal. Let's be real, that never really works out. They have too much history. They're in too deep to just be friends. She would be fooling herself. Trish does make one thing clear though. She's not promising that they'll get back together. And that seems to give Rick some hope.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Being over 50 and still this toxic in love, still entertaining old relationships while chasing new ones and making impulsive decisions, I'm sure affects your stability as a man because your energy is just scattered all over the place. At this point, Rick's not just hurting people, he's wasting his precious time. I think it's time for him to do some real self-reflecting, maybe go talk to someone and really get clear on the things that are tying him to his past and these patterns and let them go. If he doesn't, how is he ever going to be able to build something stable for Trish, for himself, and for his kids? All right, switching gears, Birkon proposes to Laura with a string. What's up with people proposing to people with a string on 90 Day? Matt did the same thing to Jasmine.
Do you know why people call this ring finger?
No.
It is the only finger that you have a vein goes through your heart.
Yeah, you know he made it poetic. Birkon also ties a string to his ring finger and tells Laura,
We have a vine that bonds us.
that was sweet. But it's gonna be interesting to see how Laura's people at home, especially her mom,
He's a young man talking to an older woman and saying all the right things.
react when she gets back and tells them she's engaged. And they're like, oh, where's the ring? And she pulls out the string if she doesn't lose it.
Yeah? Okay, big red flag. Because he doesn't love you. That's not what love is.
But hey, people get proposed to all kinds of ways. At the end of the day, the very end of the day, love is what actually matters. And time will tell if it's completely genuine from Birkon or not.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and let you guys have some time to yourselves.
As expected, Forrest leaving Sheena at the airport in the Philippines was emotional. But I did not expect for Sheena to cry in his mom Molly's arms like this.
I will see you again.
Molly couldn't help but break down in tears too. She says despite Sheena's faults, she knows that she and Forrest love each other, and it breaks her heart to know that they might lose that.
That truly is the hardest part of all of this.
A part of me was like, is Sheena trying to make Molly feel bad for making Forrest leave? I thought she wasn't too fond of the lady. But maybe she just needed a mother's hug right now, even if it's Molly. All right, Lisa and Daniel. At the beginning of the episode, Lisa is back in the States after a tearful goodbye with Daniel. And she's hanging with her daughter Faith, who does not sugarcoat anything. And I appreciate that.
What does Daniel think of your blonde hair?
He wants an African style braid.
He does realize you're white American.
Is this why Lisa popped up with these braids on social media some months ago? It makes me wonder how long this breakup we're about to talk about is going to stick. In the confessional, this new blonde wig is giving though. During their walk, Lisa opens up about how Daniel gave her his email password, and in his email, Faith found his phone contacts.
He has me listed as Liz Baby, and then he has another number listed as Wife Chat, and it's a Nigerian phone number.
Faith messaged the number and asked if they knew Daniel because their number is listed as his wife. The person responded by saying, "So what can I do for you?" Faith mentioned that Lisa is also Daniel's wife, which is a lie, but a lie for the sake of gaining clarity. And the person responds by saying, "Lose my number."
Does he have a wife? Does he have kids? Does he have somebody else on the side? Was I paying for a whole second family?
Those are valid questions. Fast forward.
Daniel's calling.
Who are these kids Lisa is posing with on her screensaver? That's interesting. I would love to know why she chose to look at that picture every day. During our chat, she did say going to Nigeria really opened her eyes.
Before, I almost felt desensitized because you see the different things on commercials, then you see it face to face, and the empathy you have for these people and the way they still love and the way they still welcome you, and they're so happy to embrace you and to be a part of your life and to show you their culture and their traditions. I have grown so much, not just within myself, but with the way I look at other people too.
All right, back to this episode. Lisa's on the way home from work and Daniel finally calls. I know her heart was racing. Daniel asks Lisa how she's doing and she tells him she's stressed. She had a stressful day at work.
I'm so sorry. I always tell you not to work so hard.
But he wants her to fund his life. Lisa doesn't even know what to say to that. She tells Daniel she needs to get out of the car so she can walk. That's how you know this talk is about to be serious.
Maybe I love your wig.
Thank you. I don't understand. I'm confused. Suddenly, he is being attentive and loving. Where has this been for the last 2.5 months? Where has this been?
Lisa says it feels like Daniel did something wrong and he's trying to cover it up. He's taking her for a fool. That's what it looks like. Lisa asks Daniel why he hasn't made time to communicate with her, when we know he has time. Daniel tells Lisa when he got back home to his state, he found out he was in debt. He said this with a smile on his face.
When I came back to my states, I find out that I'm having a lot of debts.
He can't even take himself serious. Lisa tells Daniel she has a lot of debt too, but she always makes time for him. The fact that he's using debt as an excuse when she is heavily in debt, and a lot of it is due to him.
You're working 3 jobs. You're working your ass off to pay off debt that you also added on for him.
Feels offensive. I might be reaching, but it feels like he's making a mockery out of her. According to Lisa, all Daniel is doing is working 1 job and playing football.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you are.
Lisa tells Daniel he's not the same, and he tells her he hasn't changed his mind about her and he still loves her.
Then I have a question.
She goes on to ask Daniel the big question. Why does he have someone else's name in his phone listed as wife?
I don't think that's true.
You don't think? He is playing in her face. And then when Lisa tells him her daughter Faith sent a text to that person, Daniel reacts as if Lisa just messed up something he has going on.
Faith texted that person. She said, Daniel has you listed as wife. And she said, so what do you want of it?
Look at his face.
So who is this wife?
I want to know who this woman is too. Is Daniel on a mission to get to the US, not just for himself, but for his family?
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you should come up with the evidence.
The biggest piece of evidence right now for me is that he can't keep a straight face. Thank goodness. Lisa starts to stand up for herself.
Don't, you're not gonna do this to me.
She's getting fed up.
It's about damn time.
It's always that one moment. You've been tolerating, you've been explaining, you've been trying to be understanding, trying to make it work. And then something in you just clocks out. And you're like, yeah, my shift here, it's over.
I'm tired, boss.
He gaslights me all the time. He thinks I'm a fool because I've fallen for everything he's done, but not this time.
Now, what inspired this shot? The camera person said, I'm gonna get behind the tree. Lisa calls Daniel out for smiling and tells him she's not playing these games anymore.
Now you're smiling and smirking and acting like you don't care. He's not admitting it, but he's not really denying it either. That's why he's ignoring me. It answers all my questions.
Sometimes it just takes people some time. You know?
Gives me hope.
They have to learn the hard way. Because to us, all the questions about Daniel's genuineness toward Lisa have been answered a long time ago. Lisa says this is the final straw for Daniel.
You have been laying accusations on my head.
Once I hang up, I'm not calling back. And I'd like you to know that I don't want this relationship anymore.
The moment we've been waiting for. Daniel starts laughing because he clearly has nothing else to say.
This is so funny, honestly.
It's not funny, and I'm hanging up because it's not funny.
Did you find out the number?
I'm done calling people. I'm done checking up on you. I'm done. Goodbye, Daniel. Goodbye forever.
It's wild how similar toxic breakup calls sound. No matter your background, your race, your age.
Okay.
What do you think?
No, I'm not okay.
Lisa says Daniel made a fool out of her, broke her heart, and used her. Oh, she's awake. It took a lot to wake her up.
Again. I hope you're not drunk. I was astonished when I saw her. It's embarrassing. She looks older.
I came here to be with you, but I want answers.
I'm thinking this is unsettled. You are evil. What makes you a good person? Sleeping with your fellow women?
But it seems like Lisa has reached a new level of awareness and self-love. And after her experience, I would hope it would be hard for her to go back.
I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of being made feeling like I'm crazy. This marriage that I wanted more than anything in the world is over. There is no marriage to Daniel.
Oh, thank God.
I need to know if Daniel is actually married. That would be nuts. In many Nigerian cultures, it is traditionally acceptable for a man to have multiple wives. So hopefully that gets answered during the tell-all, which starts next week. In the sneak peek, Lisa has these blue eyes. Those are the deepest blue contacts I have ever seen. And Trisha is pregnant.
I am 6 months pregnant.
Oh, Trisha. Oh my God. Ah!
Rick, are you the dad?
Ooh, the party is about to get started. Y'all ready? All right, 90 Day Fans fam, thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're about to have a lot to talk about. All right, I'll see you next time.